This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
There's a myth a lot of us grow up believing that hair loss is just a part of life. It happens. It runs in the family. Once it starts, there's no stopping it. But here's the truth. That's outdated thinking. Scientific understanding of hair loss has advanced in recent years. Today, we have a deeper knowledge of underlying causes, and we've developed science-backed solutions that are both effective and safe. And that's at the very root of Happy Head. Dermatologist-led innovation offering stronger, FDA-approved ingredients that work. But what really sets Happy Head apart is how personalized it is. They don't do one-size-fits-all fixes. You fill out a comprehensive consultation, and their board-certified dermatologists design a formula specifically for your hair loss pattern, goals, and lifestyle. And whether you're early in your journey or more advanced, Happy Head offers targeted options that actually work. Topical treatments, oral capsules, or potent dual-action bundles all delivered directly to you, discreetly and freshly compounded in the U.S. Most people start seeing results in 3 to 6 months. But the real magic? It's sustainable. This isn't just about growing hair, it's about keeping it long-term. So no, hair loss isn't inevitable anymore. Visit happyhead.com and find out what's possible when science, expertise, and personalization come together. Hair happiness starts here.
One morning, the power trip started. Sauce was laying in bed, listening to Sticks on repeat because The Grand Illusion's his favorite record. He's not a musician at all.
The Power Hour is live, by the way.
Is it?
KFAN.com/watch.
Hello.
You can see your Bass
hot
Pro
hello.
shop.
Hello.
Is it Bass Pro? Is that like a...
No, this is a...
No, it's a brilliant
Pass Pro
shirt.
Pass Pro Shops. It's an NFL, or it's an offensive lineman shirt. I think it's very clever.
It's brilliant.
It says Pass Pro Shops.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that cool?
That's neat. Don't you have a...
I have one that says it's a trap.
Yeah.
And it's a X's and O's of
trap block.
play.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Pretty neat.
Sweet.
Yeah. There's this website that this company that sells offensive lineman stuff.
It's brilliant.
Pretty neat. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want to see what we're talking about, go to KFAN.com/watch right now and see all the pretty people and me.
Oh my goodness, they're having issues here.
What's going on?
What? What'd you do?
No, StreamYard is not doing great.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at everybody except for Ben. I don't see Ben anymore. Ben disappeared.
Ben left.
He's plugging stuff in.
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah, well, listen. That thing's got to be ready to vibrate when he wants it.
Yeah, he's got to have that thing all
Got to
set.
have that thing all vibrating.
Yeah, have it all vibrating.
It was on this day. In what year do you guys think the first comic book ever was published in Hudson, New York? It was called The Wasp. It was created by Robert Rusticoat. What year? First comic book ever?
1927.
1901.
58.
58?
I don't know,
Like
man.
the year 58?
Yeah, 1958.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like 58 years after Christ.
And also with you.
1915.
Get ready to have your mind blown. The first comic book ever published was on this date in 1802.
Wow.
How did they do that? Like, how did he make copies of that? I don't...
The guy had to draw every
Wait,
one.
when was the printer press invented?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
The 1700s?
Gutenberg, yeah, but like that's like...
Did you just say Steve Gutenberg?
Yeah.
That's the Gutenberg press.
But like that was...
Is that what it's called?
Like they would put like letters and stuff. Like how did you make copies of coloring?
I don't know.
Yeah, the drawings themselves.
Maybe it was
would
black
have
and
to-
white.
Yeah.
Even then, I agree with you there.
The Johann Gutenberg is credited with inventing the movable type
loved his
printing
movies.
press in Europe around the year 1440.
Okay. So it's not
Started
that
the
far
print
off,
revolution.
3 Men and a Baby. He was fantastic in
He's
that.
great.
He's a really good
Yeah.
guy.
Is he still with us?
Sure he is.
The Goot?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, no, he just left the studio, but he's still here.
I think the Goot's still with us.
Of course he is. Yeah.
I thought he died.
No.
No.
He's not going to get any older. He is never going to die.
Yeah, he's in Cocoon.
Cocoon.
No, he's still with us.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
66.
He's thriving.
He's a good looking man.
He's only 66.
Yeah.
Yep. Hung like an ostrich.
How do you know? How do you know that?
Well, I don't even know what.
How do you know what ostriches look like, or how do you know what he's hung like?
Yeah, please answer his question.
Yeah.
Sauce.
You said it.
The long neck, that's just an indicator that he's probably.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm talking about the ostrich.
Well, by your logic, a giraffe should barely be able to walk.
Yeah.
But I like your logic,
Yeah.
and I like you.
Aw.
That's kind.
You know what makes me sad?
What?
Ozzy Osbourne took his final bow on Saturday from his bat-winged throne during the Back to the Beginning concert with Black Sabbath. It was all over social media.
Yep.
It was his final concert. He's obviously afflicted with a lot of different health maladies.
How old is Ozzy?
He's got
78, something like that. Yeah. A 10-hour event with over 40,000 fans in Birmingham, England, where it all started. Here was right before the final song he ever is going to do. Ozzy Osbourne, ladies and gentlemen.
Come to our final song together. I just want to say to you on behalf of the guys in Black Sabbath and myself, your support over the years has made it all possible for us to live a lifestyle we live. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, we love you. And it's a song called Paranoid.
That's what they ended with, the song that started it all. Obviously afflicted with Parkinson's and some other physical maladies, but man, that guy, that voice, that's such a huge part of my life. Ozzy and
absolutely.
And Crazy Train and all of that stuff, man. Just
Iron Man,
obviously
great
War
song.
Pigs.
Oh, great song.
I know, man.
that whole album is
The Blizzard of Oz.
All of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the ultimate sin.
You were a huge fan, right, Hogs?
Huge fan.
Yeah.
Huge fan, yeah. So a bunch of people came out to celebrate with him, and he never got off his throne. I was thinking maybe he would there for the last song, but obviously he could not do it. But he sat there and they played the songs and he sang as well as he could, and the crowd were there. And when he did "Mama, I'm Coming Home," it was not a dry eye in the house. It was really something to see.
That is such a banger.
Jason Momoa was the master of ceremonies for the event, and he was everything you hoped he'd be. He jumped over the barricade and went into the pit during "Cowboys from Hell."
Oh yeah,
the Pantera song.
Yeah.
He actually went in the pit.
I saw that video.
Can you imagine?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. So, good way to send off the Prince of Darkness, the main man, the band that invented heavy metal, Black Sabbath, and the man himself, Ozzy Osbourne.
A question you may not be able to answer.
Go ahead.
How many members from Black Sabbath are still alive?
All of them, all four.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe Bill's still with us, right? Yeah. I believe that.
Never mind then. Well, who was the guy?
It was the guitarist that he had when Ozzy went on his own.
Yeah. Randy Rhoads died.
He wasn't in Black Sabbath?
Crash, but he was not in Black Sabbath.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I got my.
No, it's okay.
Ozzy
No, you were still on the Oz.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was. That was Randy Rhoads, who was the original guitar player for Quiet Riot.
Oh, I did not know that.
Really?
Thank you. That's right. Thank you.
You said Ozzy's how old?
76.
Is that right?
Really?
Boy,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a guy. When we said Steve Guttenberg's 68 or whatever he was?
66.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I thought he'd be in his 80s. Ozzy's one of those guys that I feel like should be 140 years old.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Feels like he's been in his 80s for
He's
the
a year
last
older than my
2
dad.
decades.
Yeah, it seems like he's been 80 or 90 for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is something.
Yeah.
And that, I'm making this up, I think, but it kind of feels to me like the Osbournes was one of the first reality shows. Am I right
Yeah,
about
it was
that?
one
Like
of the first.
Yeah.
It was one of the first that caught on like it did. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But when he did that, that literally rebooted his entire career.
Yes, it did.
Right? And he looked like he was an extra old man back then because he was shuffling around.
Yeah. He looked super old.
Wasn't
man.
the first reality show? I mean, technically, wasn't it the MTV one where they had all this
Yeah.
kids
I thought
living together?
The Real World?
Real World.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I thought it was Cops. Isn't that technically a reality show?
What'd you say?
Cops.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I thought you meant
Cops.
the Singing Cops
was
show,
about
which was
roosters.
fantastic.
Singing Cops.
Yeah, it was called
What are you watching?
Yeah,
Voice.
what? What are you hate Rocky for? But the Singing Cops.
what was the name of that show? Cop Voice. Cop.
What?
What are you guys talking about?
Am I having a stroke?
It was like
What is
NYPD Blue,
happening?
only it was a musical.
What?
Cop Rock. That's it. Cop Rock.
Nobody watched
Nobody
Cop
ever
Rock.
has heard
why
of
it
that.
didn't last.
Nobody got your reference.
Nobody did.
Nobody watched that.
Nobody watched it. You're right. That's
the
why it got
parents
canceled.
of those people didn't watch that.
Yeah, they were embarrassed.
What? That's not real. You're making that up.
It was absolutely real. It was a real show, and it only lasted. It was the dude who did.
You loved it.
It was the dude who did. What's the West Wing? I think it was had everybody involved. It just didn't work.
What?
Created by William Finkelstein.
Okay, not the guy who's
Stephen Bochco.
That's it. Stephen Bochco. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a big deal, man.
Who also created Doogie Howser and
that's it.
NYPD Blue.
That's it.
Absolute genius.
And Blue Bloods and other show hawk
Blue
loves.
Bloods, great show.
God, I mean, that's a part of Hollywood that I just couldn't get behind. If you're trying to make it big and you go out there and you're auditioning, you do all these things, and you're like really trying to be this actor, do this whole Hollywood thing, and all of a sudden, like, you go audition for something called Cop Rock, and you're telling your agent, what am I doing here?
Right.
And they're like, no, it's like going to be this great thing. Go check it out. And then you go audition and you get the part. And you're like, I'm starring in Cop Rock.
You're a starving artist.
I know that's the part. That's the thing. And the thing is, you better take all these gigs when you can get them, because you don't know if this Stephen Bochco, whatever, is going to make it big. And maybe you're in Doogie Howser. Yep. Maybe you're in West Wing. Maybe you're going to be on
But you better rock your ass off.
But you better rock your ass off.
You don't want to be the worst cop.
Exactly.
Rocker. So you got to go.
I know. I get it. That's why I'm saying
that's how you'll be spotted.
I think that'd be a really hard business just to be. I don't know. Don't you have a little integrity and say, nah, I'm not auditioning for Cop Rock.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, it's going to fail, and I don't want to be a part of it.
It was 11 episodes. It was 11 episodes, and then it.
Yeah.
It was too good for TV. That's what ended up happening. It was honestly like this is just too good for network television.
Yep.
It was supposed to be. It was like a sequel to Hill Street Blues, but a musical.
I knew all of that. I somehow know a lot about this, and I don't know why. I must have read a book or something. I have no idea.
Because you like cops and you love to rock.
What Buenos Dias.
Oh, she's in it.
53% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not bad for a TV show.
No, that's really bad for a TV show.
Yep. Here's a key scene of the first episode.
With arms wide risen.
Man, it sounds great.
He would be in it. Yeah, Swartzen would be in Cop Rock. Yeah, Terry would have been in it for sure.
Would have been.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cop Rock.
The combination of a fusion of musical performances with serious police drama and dark humor with its high-powered production talent made it infamous as one of the biggest television failures of the 1990s.
Yep. They went for it. Yep. Sometimes you got to go for it.
So was it like Reno 911 was singing?
No.
It was like
Reno.
It was like Law and Order was singing.
Yeah. Come
with
on.
a little bit of Reno.
How did that go 11 episodes?
I know. Who greenlit the first episode?
Listen,
how did it get past
it was
the
a real
pilot?
cop show until they got to the dance numbers.
They got to singing and dancing.
Do you have any music from it?
I sure do.
Yeah, let's hear it if you can find it. I know I just put you on the
No,
spot.
it's okay. I got it. I loaded it in.
Do you have
earlier
the
today 'cause I knew
theme
this was gonna
song?
happen. I have the theme song.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So do you want to hear it?
Yeah, the theme song.
You want to hear the theme
of
song?
Cop
Is that what
Rock.
you're saying?
Yes.
You want to hear it?
Yep.
Well, okay. I'll play it for you if you really want to hear it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
You want me to get to it, so I'm going to play it when I get to it.
McDaniel stated
go?
You ready to go?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, this is the opening track. This is it.
Oh.
Yeah. This was the theme song to Cop Rock.
Yeah.
And you should have seen people dancing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they're chasing a perp right now.
That's exactly. Yeah. They're,
Man,
and you
Did
can
they
see
start
it.
singing?
Yep, and James Franco's in it, and Michelle Kwan.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
that's
birthday.
right. Yep.
Happy birthday to both those
And
people.
Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold.
Happy birthday, Sinister Gates.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're
I
waiting
remember
and
that.
watching.
I'm not
and
joking.
this is how they were dancing like this.
This works.
You're on camera.
He's just thrusting.
Please don't screenshot that.
Why are they thrusting?
Because they're waiting and watching.
For what?
To wonder why?
I love it. No arm work, just thrusting.
Yes.
This would have been a great TV show theme, and I'm not even kidding.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It should still be. Wyatt Earp was in this.
Happy birthday, Wyatt Earp.
Keith Richards played a drug addict.
Happy birthday, Keith Richards.
Typecasting.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, whatever. Doesn't sound like you guys like it.
No, I like it. Sounds great.
Every one of those actors were so amazing that they all went and branched and did a different
Yeah, I was going to say, name one
And just-
actor.
I can
just
actually
pulled
name
away the
one
entire
actually
show.
go through the
You have an
cast?
actor?
Hold on 1 second.
I have it here.
No. I know. I'm really going to pull a real actor's name out of my brain. Hold on one second. John McClarty.
So close.
Yeah.
You are so close.
Hold on. Ron McClarty.
There we go.
Yeah, Ron McClarty. He wrote one of my favorite books of all time.
Well, you are right.
Called The Memory of Running. And I know he was in Cop Rocks. That's probably why I know all about that show. He was in it. Ron McClarty.
What?
Yeah, The Memory of Running. One of my, if not my favorite book of all time, it's top 5.
Why don't they reboot it? Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it on the Power Trip Morning Show. You ready?
Yeah, do it.
I need everybody to get up and dance.
How do we dance? Will you show us again on the camera?
No, you do it yourself. I'm not you. You're you. You're playing your character. Your character is a
the cop
a
that
detective with a terrible drug problem.
Who doesn't get out of the car because he's too fat?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just
you're right.
point.
Your detective.
He's over there.
Your detective has a terrible weight problem and he can't stop eating.
Yeah, he's over there.
Mus's. I'm not going to say what kind of problem he's got, but we can all tell you. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, I had a garage beer this weekend.
Did you really?
It was really good.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Were you in a garage when you had your said garage
I was at
beer?
a bar in Annandale. I wish I could remember the name of it. A great little bar. And they had garage beer on tap, and I drank it for you.
Well, I appreciate it.
And it's a beer, and it's very limey, and it was really good. I really
you
enjoyed
got the lime one.
I did. I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite beers I've had.
Isn't that Kelsey's beer?
Yes.
Is it
Travis
really?
Kelsey's beer? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It was tasty. I liked
his brother, yeah.
And I'm not a beer guy, but this was a good beer.
Yeah, it's a light beer.
Have you had it, Ben?
It's called garage beer?
It's called garage beer.
Yep.
Yep.
It's their beer.
I've never had it, no.
From what my friends were telling me, it tastes like Bud Light Lime, and I guess they don't make Bud Light Lime anymore, so this is kind of taking its place.
I tell you what, though, I had the Busch Light Lime.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. The Veraspers were telling me
Very
about that.
tasty.
Yeah, that's what they were
Very
saying.
tasty.
That's what
People
they were
love
saying.
the Busch Light apple. That's like
What
everybody's.
are you saying?
What the hell is your problem? What is Busch Light
apple?
He just wanted to say Busch.
Come on.
Busch Light Busch.
If this job fails, which for me it
You
probably
need vitamins,
will,
brother.
Yeah, I think I could be the guy who does the. Hold on. Busch. I could be that guy. I'm
Yeah,
good
you
at
could be that guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm good at
I'll
that.
give you that. You
Yeah.
could
You know
actually
what?
be that
I
guy
think
and
you should
still
go
have
ahead
this
and-
job.
You
Yeah.
should leave now.
Yeah.
And go do that.
Busch.
Yeah, what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I bet it's weekly that I get a tweet from Rube that's at a liquor store, and they'll
See?
tweet me a picture of the garage beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would endorse that beer.
Yeah, how do you
That's
not
much I like
endorse it,
Because
Muss?
it's not a Miller product.
And he doesn't
Got it.
like it since it's not Miller product. But I like it because I don't have a beer product.
Yeah.
And I have garage beers. One.
Yeah, Abby.
The whole
What a light
town knows. Oh, that guy fell.
That's
That
us
was Muss.
leaving the garage.
Yep.
That was Muss stepping off his treadmill.
Yeah, you're better at it, Zach. Yeah.
Bush.
No.
No,
It's from
you
back
scare me.
here.
You make me think that you're behind a bush.
Yeah, let's try non-horror.
Bush. Whoa.
That was
What'd you
horror
call
Bush.
hot?
That was Bush.
I don't mind one of those.
oh. Yeah, you don't.
You want a horror?
Your mic's on.
That's fine.
Horbush?
Don't take the time to trim it up for me. I'm cool.
God. My God.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
It's all the same.
I ain't gonna be here long. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just visiting.
You like a little rug bird, huh?
Hawk.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? That's the way I see it. Why not?
Please stop. You guys are naughty.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll stop. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
we can't help
I
it.
gotta,
So
I
naughty.
gotta play this even though it's too late.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. The links are at the Mercury Thursday at 2:30 on this radio station. And don't forget, Minnesota Aurora this Saturday at TCO Stadium. Tickets go on sale at noon today. They made it to the Final Four. Let's go, Aurora.
Twins lost 7-5. Byron Buxton was named an All-Star. He's the only Minnesota Twin on the All-Star team. The All-Star game is a week from tomorrow in Atlanta. The Chargers will be the first team to report to training camp. Their rookies will be there on Saturday. The Washington Nationals fired their general manager and manager. Great song. The first ever trade between 7 teams in the NBA was done over the weekend. The Wolves were involved. And as Hawk said, the Lynx beat the Sky 80-75 to improve to 17-2.
There you go.
Is
One
this
final
from
segment.
Cop Rock?
This is not from Cop Rock. This is from
Careful.
This is from Making love to a vampire. Whatever that show that Tom Cruise was in.
Your mic's on.
So when did they start dancing and singing? After they arrest you, or
once you get the cuffs on, then you can.
Yeah. So they're not pulling somebody over and then dancing to the car, are they?
They'd be like, freeze! And they would freeze and they'd be like, why didn't you run faster? And then the guy would be like, I stole 4 dildos.
Dildos?
It's not.
You like your job?
Yep, this is part of it. Yes, lady, I do.
This guy ain't got no common sense.
I ain't got no common sense.
Baba baby, Baba baby.
I broke my eardrums talking about a baby.
Hold on, one more. Turn it down.
Okay.
Then she would say,
Thank you, Jesus Christ, for video.
And that's when the Gregorian chant would begin.
Gregorian What? What does that even mean?
Where do you buy diddle toes? I feel like diddle toes can be at the world's largest candy store and at Sex World all at the same time.
First of all, R.I.P. that, you know.
What?
Sex World.
Yeah, Sex World's gone.
Oh, I thought you meant the candy shop.
No, aren't they moving it?
Yeah, diddle toes sounds like something you'd have bought in 1930 with a penny, right?
Yeah.
With a what?
A penny?
With a pan.
I'd go down to the malt shop
Yeah.
and get myself a handful of diddle toes.
Kristen, go get me some diddle toes.
God, your grandma loved diddle toes.
How dare you?
She did.
Yeah, you're probably right.
She was horny.
Final set. Yeah, we know. Patrick Busch Show, final segment right now on
The Fan.
There's a myth a lot of us grow up believing that hair loss is just a part of life. It happens. It runs in the family. Once it starts, there's no stopping it. But here's the truth. That's outdated thinking. Scientific understanding of hair loss has advanced in recent years. Today we have a deeper knowledge of underlying causes, and we've developed science-backed solutions that are both effective and safe. And that's at the very root of Happy Head. Dermatologist-led innovation offering stronger, FDA-approved ingredients that work. But what really sets Happy Head apart is how personalized it is. They don't do one-size-fits-all fixes. You fill out a comprehensive consultation, and their board-certified dermatologists design a formula specifically for your hair loss pattern, goals, and lifestyle. And whether you're early in your journey or more advanced, Happy Head offers targeted options that actually work. Topical treatments, oral capsules, or potent dual-action bundles all delivered directly to you, discreetly and freshly compounded in the U.S. Most people start seeing results in 3 to 6 months. But the real magic? It's sustainable. This isn't just about growing hair, it's about keeping it long term. So no, hair loss isn't inevitable anymore. Visit happyhead.com and find out what's possible when science, expertise, and personalization come together. Hair happiness starts here.
Hey, final segment, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. I don't know if you guys have followed this case or not, but that lady in Australia who made dinner for everybody and used poison mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
She got convicted on Monday. Australian woman was on Monday convicted of murdering 3 elderly relatives of her estranged husband with a meal laced with poisonous mushrooms. Jeez. And attempting to murder a 4th in a case that gripped the country. After a week of deliberation, the jury found Erin Patterson lured her mother-in-law, Gail, her father-in-law, Donald, and Gail's sister, Heather, to lunch at her home and poisoned them with individual servings of beef Wellington that contained death cap mushrooms.
Ugh.
Yeah, they also found the 50-year-old guilty of attempted murder on Ian Wilkinson, Heather's husband, who survived. There you go. Yeah,
My
man.
God.
Yucky.
Hey, lady, how come you're not having any? Oh, I had some earlier. No, eat up.
Yeah. Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you?
Yeah. Yucky.
Yeah,
you go.
yucky.
Yeah. What are the death head mushrooms? What?
I think they play the caboose on Friday.
Yes. They're very
Copyright
good.
Zacco.
The caboose?
It's a joke.
The caboose.
Like they're a band. The caboose. You've never been to the caboose?
Caboose.
The caboose with a Z, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. The caboose is where poopy comes out of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, I got a 4th of July kind of related question.
Did you run into Dave from Love is Blind?
I did not. No. Who all here pees in a pool? If you're actually, swimming.
Please stop.
Pees in a pool. I mean, you have
Like,
your own pool.
I've done it, or like I do it on a regular basis.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Done it.
Done it? Oh, yes.
But you would say that.
Everybody's
everybody's
peed in the
done it.
pool.
Even in your own pool, have you done that?
I've never had a pool.
Pond would be better for you.
I don't think I've ever peed in my own pool.
We had a 4th of July pool party over at my buddy Nelson's house, and I just kept goofing off saying, I'm totally going to pee in your pool. Everybody does. You know, everybody in this party is going to pee in your pool. That's just the bit.
Nobody gets out.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I wasn't going to be a bad guest and like stand at the side of the pool and arc one in. I would, pee in the pool like everybody else
does. You're not
does.
a fountain.
Right. And so I kept threatening that I was going to, and then every once in a while when someone was talking to me, I would just just look off into the distance and just be really quiet and then do the little shiver. And they're like, okay, what were you saying again? And they were getting so mad. Seriously, do not pee in my pool.
Yeah.
And it's the only pool that I did not pee in ever.
I bet you did.
No, I did not.
Ever?
No, you peed in it.
So you like make it a thing.
Well, I don't make it a thing. It's
Yeah, it
just all
sounds like
sitting
you
there.
make it a thing.
No, you're in
Sounds
the pool,
like-
you're having some beers, and next thing you know.
You're saying that you've peed in every pool that you've been into except for this last weekend.
Pretty close. Yeah.
So
What?
it's your thing. You have a fetish. It's okay. You
Everybody pees in the pool.
No.
I mean,
You've got a thing.
Nope.
if you go to a pool where there is massive amounts of drinking, like let's say a Las Vegas pool,
Yeah.
one thing you notice, nobody ever gets out.
Yeah.
Everybody pees in a pool.
Power trip, Vegas trip. Yep.
You peed in that
Yes,
pool.
correct. Everybody's
Everybody
probably peed
did.
in a pool at one
Yeah.
point in time.
Yeah.
But
I don't
Muss,
make it a
but
point
Muss,
to.
you just said
Yeah.
you make it.
You're weird,
No,
Muss.
I just.
You said every
You
pool.
love it.
It's pretty close every.
You said sometimes you don't even get in the pool. You
Yeah.
just arc it right in there.
You
No,
said
no,
you
I said I
arced it.
never did that.
No, you said you arc it.
No.
You get excited about peeing in
You like it.
people's
That's somewhere we should go.
It's your thing.
Marnie, don't invite him.
I love how you guys
I don't
are
think he
all
was
sitting there
invited.
going,
Oh, no, we're judging you hardcore.
yeah.
Completely hardcore.
Wait, isn't Marnie's pool
Liars.
party next week?
Well, I don't know.
I thought it was like Sunday or something.
Probably.
I
Cool
thought that's
invite.
what she said.
Cool invite.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, you have a pool, Ben. Invite us over. That's closer to my house.
I'm not. No, I'll invite you. I'm not inviting Muss.
you.
What?
Thank you.
You just uninvited yourself to every pool
did.
party
Yeah.
Sure
yeah.
for the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
Oh, because of my honesty?
Except for Dwight's pool.
No, because of your fetish.
Yeah.
It's not a fetish.
No.
Seems like a fetish.
Yeah,
Seems
it's
like a
your
fetish.
It
It's
really
your
does seem like
thing.
you might fetishize
Your
that.
I wanted to
phone.
bring that, like, food coloring, the blue,
Yeah.
and then
No.
just give it a squirt in there.
Sometimes if you don't get invited to a pool party, do you ever just pee in your own bathtub?
Yeah. Yeah. Like when you don't get invited to
if
Marnie's.
it's a shower bathtub, yeah.
Avi.
Okay, this actually sounds like an episode of Cop Rock where
Yeah.
they find you in some stranger's pool at 3 a.m. because instead of peeping through windows, you jump in people's pool to pee. They
No
come
one
arrest
knows.
you, and then they do a song and dance.
That's the only reason you do it.
The pee-pee dance?
Yeah.
They do a pee-pee
They
dance.
do a dance. Oh, why does he won?
dance.
Why does he won? Why does he won? Why does he won?
Oh, brilliant. I get
In
that
every
now.
pool.
I don't do it on purpose.
Oh,
No, you
you
do.
don't do it on purpose.
Of course you
Obviously, you do.
Well, then you shouldn't be swimming then if you can't control it.
do. Yeah. He's not wrong.
Yeah, now you're saying you're incontinent.
Well, you
Yeah.
want me,
You can't
He's
even
in America.
want me
Brilliant.
traipsing through your house with my wet shorts and my wet feet? Go use your restroom?
It's called a towel.
Well, your feet are wet because you peed on them.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Just the thought of getting in a pool
Rosie.
just made you leak.
Yeah, gross. You need help. You have a UTI. You might want to get your wiener checked. Yeah.
It's not burning because of the chlorine. It's
No.
burning because of the UTI.
Oh, hey, Pee-wee.
You guys are some judgy SOBs.
You brought it up.
He's right, though.
Yeah,
be
you
honest.
brought it up.
You wanted a collective warm hug from us to say like, no, it's
Yeah,
just
we all
cool.
did.
Everybody does.
Everybody, it's so cool to pee in the pool.
Everybody does. And there's others that were there and say, no, never. And I'm like, come on, you liars.
Yeah,
If you want a warm hug, just swim next to Muss.
that's right.
Yeah.
You know what his favorite song from REM is? Everybody Squirts.
Or night peeing. Oh, gross. That's even worse.
New topic.
No, you brought it up.
A woman has lost her arm after being attacked by a lion at Queensland's Darling Downs Zoo over the weekend. The unidentified woman was attacked Sunday morning and was airlifted to a hospital in Brisbane, where she underwent surgery. The victim had lost an arm but was recovering just fine. The zoo said the attack happened at 8:30 a.m. The woman, in a statement, was a much-loved member of the family.
Oh.
And well-versed in protocols. According to the zoo, the woman was watching keepers work in the carnivore precinct when, inexplicably, one of the animals grabbed her by the arm. You know why that happened? Because it's a lion.
Yeah.
And that's what lions
They're mean.
do. Well, they don't know that they're mean. They're hungry.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting beside a Oreo cookie, I might eat it even if I'm not hungry.
That's a good point. But it has to be double stuffed, right?
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, not the thin one.
I ain't wasting my time on the thin one.
Yeah. Who would do that?
But why was her arm in the enclosure?
I think her whole body was in there. I think they were doing some work on the lions, and she just took for granted that lion wasn't going to eat her, and it did. Ooh. It did. It ate her arm. And I wonder if the lion liked it, or I wonder if the lion was like, "That ain't no big deal."
Yeah,
yeah.
Or if the lion took a few minutes. Ugh, it's icky. Icky. I don't like this.
Gosh, so stringy.
Yeah, it's yucky.
Just full of fat.
And then he says, "I'm so sorry. Can you put it back?"
Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm a lion.
Yeah, correct.
I got animal instincts.
Yeah.
Look at me.
If you could have one exotic pet or one exotic animal as a pet, which would it be?
Playboy bunny.
Your mic's on.
You asked.
That's not an exotic. Oh, I get it.
Thank you. No, okay, I'll tell you. Do you want to know?
Yeah.
I can't think of one that I'd like. I don't like poop or pee.
Yeah. I'd probably say, and this is not
adopted then.
This is not because it's topical by any means.
Go ahead, baby.
A red panda.
Oh.
How about a monkey?
No. They rip your face off.
Yeah, they rip your face off.
Yeah.
Smaller ones.
They throw poop.
No, they still, you can't, no.
No, unpredictable.
Like that lady who got her face, that's so gross.
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, no chimpanzees, no monkeys, no.
Those little capuchins?
Well,
like the one from Indiana Jones?
Hey, don't knock the big capuchins.
Corey's got big capuchins.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Poor Corey.
Too big.
Poor Corey.
He's racked up. Congratulations.
He does. What would I like if I had any animal? What are those little things that they look like they're always on the lookout all the time and they live in holes?
Meerkat?
Yeah, man. those things are
Cockroaches?
cute.
Yeah.
No, not
he has
cockroach.
plenty of those.
Not a cockroach. A meerkat. That'd be cute.
Yeah,
they're cute.
I bet they'd be fun to have.
Yeah.
Like a lemur?
Yeah, lemur. Yeah, lemurs would be cool.
I mean, how cool would it be if you had a large enough backyard that you could just have a great white, like in your...
No, nobody would want that.
That'd be
band?
sweet. Yeah, the band.
House of Broken Love?
Great white.
Man.
Either way,
Sharks
you
are
want a lot of
sweet.
water.
Yeah.
That's going to make me look up Ocean
Well played.
Ramsey again now.
Take a deep breath.
Ocean.
All right, guys. Ocean Ramses. I got to go.
Bye, Ben.
Back to the regular gig.
All right, Ben. It's almost football season. Hold your breath,
Yeah.
brother. We got it. We're going to make it.
Can't hold my breath that long.
Okay.
See you Thursday.
I'll see you Thursday.
That
You're
sounds
the
great.
best,
Be well.
I love you.
Yeah.
And also with you.
And
I
also
love
with you.
I'll
see you at the
I'll
pool
always
later.
call you when I'm coming through your town.
Yeah. He might not. He might
won't
not.
answer, but I'm going to call him.
Must you pee in pools?
Everybody does.
Now it's
Saying
time
that, but
for
then make it true.
headlines.
Slimer and the
Hold
Ghostbusters. What happened?
We have to thank our sponsor.
We have to thank our sponsor.
Which one is it?
Headlines is brought to you by
Say it.
Wolf River Electric.
Yeah, Corliss has that.
That's right. Go solar. WolfRiverElectric.com.
Slimer and the Ghostbusters was originally going to be called Onion Head.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
That is a terrible name.
Not great.
That's not good.
Brush your teeth.
No, that's so gross. Almost half of the U.S. presidents in the last 80 years have been left-handed.
Really? Say
Yeah.
that one more time. Almost half?
Almost half
Yeah.
of the U.S. presidents in the past 80 years have been left-handed.
Well, that's interesting because that's not a huge amount of the population. is
Harry
it?
Truman, Ford, Bush,
Harry
H.W.
Truman Ford?
Harry Truman Ford.
His nickname was Harry?
Yep. Bush. Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Ronald Reagan.
That's interesting to me.
Yep.
Yeah, because they have to work so hard not to smear their signature on the bill.
Yeah. And some
lefties.
believed Herbert Hoover, the vacuum guy, was left-handed, but nobody could prove it.
Why couldn't they prove it?
I don't know. James Garfield was ambidextrous.
He likes lasagna as well.
Yeah, he does. Lasagna's so good.
It is. Yep.
Yeah. Some people, some of the early top casting choices for Speed were Stephen Baldwin and Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, Stephen Baldwin. What a tremendous wacko.
What happened to him?
He's just so strange.
Is he? Well, they're all the Baldwins are weird.
I know, but out of all of them, he's like the weirdest.
I can see a
Really?
Ellen DeGeneres, though. I can see her doing that. It'd be a little bit different with her, but I can see that being a role for her because she can play that role. I bet. Just me? Okay, thanks.
No. She was popular, huge back then. Yeah.
That's a pretty intense, acting role, though, to just get thrown into, isn't it?
Yeah.
To go from, it's one thing if it's like a rom-com or something.
She just looks like she could drive a bus to me.
Yeah.
That's a great film.
That is.
Yeah, super good.
It really is good.
That was a summer blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Was that a July 4th film?
Yeah, it had Harry from Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Jeff
Daniels.
Yeah, Jeff Daniels.
Doesn't he die?
Don't.
Spoiler.
The movie came out 30 years
Son of a
ago.
bitch sauce. You're always doing that.
Okay, let me see. 8:40. I'm going to cut that from the podcast.
Please do.
That movie came out 31 years ago.
Yeah, but
So did your dad.
Is that
good for him?
Yeah, congrats, Dad. Proud of you. Be you, man.
He went back in.
Oh. What is
My bad. That's sorry.
Man,
I heard myself as your my God, Muss.
It's my ringtone, yeah. It's a great song.
Do we need?
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh my God.
You should hear it when Christy calls. That's a totally different ringtone.
Your ringtone is "I Hurt Myself" by Johnny Cash.
It's great.
Yeah, are you all right?
It's okay. It's some days are better than others.
Oh my! What? Hopefully we can get to those some days again. My goodness!
My God!
Husband.
Oh, I'm fine.
Why is that your ringtone?
It's an awesome song.
Your phone accidentally goes off and the giant.
Hold
the
on, my
first song
phone's
is
ringing.
heard?
It's Tears in Heaven.
My gosh, Mussman, are you okay, buddy?
Well, it was Swedberg calling.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, okay, now, well,
Yeah.
Wow, that was funny.
that's hilarious.
That really made me laugh.
That was great. That was super good.
Oh my!
It's one of the best covers ever.
It's a great song.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be your ringtone.
Man, I'm so happy. You had a couple of text messages go off earlier. Was that the what is your text message tone?
Oh, it's just kind of like a drone, kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It sounded weird. I'm glad I didn't tell
It's
you.
really
about it, 'cause
ominous
that was
when,
awesome.
when my monster is texting me that one. So that's real
Incredible
ominous.
that that's the song you listen to so much
Wow.
that when you accidentally hit play on your phone.
Who's calling you?
When Christy calls, it plays the Wicked Witch of the West theme.
Oh, it does not.
It does. Yeah.
That's mean.
If Christy's listening, I want her to call you.
Well, I turned my ringer off now.
Oh, well, that's kind of you. A new poll found the summer activities Americans love the most is what?
Spanking it?
Yeah, I mean,
What was the question again?
It doesn't matter. It's eating ice cream. Oh, spanking it.
Well, you asked me a question. I gave you an answer. I don't know what the problem is.
The new dating trend for women
Bob Costas.
is not
Happy birthday.
Bob Costas.
That's how he
He's
got
the new
pink eye that
dating-
one time.
Oh,
That's right.
gross.
That's right.
And they put him on TV.
They did.
they not have anybody else?
It's Bob Costas.
He can't go on TV with double pink eye.
Please tell me the rest of the story about Bob Costas.
Oh, the new dating trend for women is to not get ready for first dates. Don't do your hair or makeup. It's like, here's the real me. Take it or leave it.
Ooh.
That's the new
That's a
dating
bold
trend.
move.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's women that actually do that.
Sure.
Well, they didn't just make this up, Muss.
I bet they did.
Well, that's
maybe
a
they
TikTok trend. That's made up.
A third of Americans say they have a nickname for their
For wiener.
car. For their wiener.
some it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have I call the Fiat the Meep Meep.
Yep.
And that's what I also call my Janssen.
Yep. You call your Janssen the meep meep?
That's right.
It's like the Roadrunner fast. Is
That's
that what
right.
you're saying?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because it's over with soon.
How dare you?
Muss, do you have a nickname for your car?
I don't currently. I think the one that I liked the most back when I had a truck when I was in high school, we called it the Bean Dip Express.
Because it smelled like farts in there.
No, but it was just the
Yeah.
ugliest,
Bean
like
Dip
calf crap brown. It was just not a pretty Toyota pickup truck.
Oh,
That's sad.
yeah.
A Florida just added a new super speeder law where driving over 100 miles an hour can land you in jail for 30 days.
Good.
A guy got caught driving 104 2 minutes after the law went into effect.
Oh, my goodness.
The law went into effect at 12:01 last Tuesday. A guy got caught at 12:03.
Incredible.
12:03. He was going 104.
Wow.
First-timers can get 30 days in jail or a $500 fine.
Did the cops arrest him and then start dancing and singing?
My God, stop talking about cop rock.
As new Wolves and Lynx owners Mark, Lori, and Alex Rodriguez begin their quest for a Target Center replacement, they're likely to find politicians highly skeptical of sending public money to help them rebuild it. Why does that matter? It might not, because they've said that they are prepared to privately finance a new arena themselves.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Don't they all say that, though?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Most Minneapolis mayoral candidates told Axios that they're against direct public subsidies. But there's some talk that A-Rod and Lori told the Star Tribune they're open to building outside of downtown.
You'd almost have to.
Yeah, I think the other rumor was the farmers market area that they were going to try and buy that, make it into like what if and you probably haven't, but like where the Milwaukee Bucks play, it's like a little city inside of a city. So I think they're trying to do something like that. But that's a bargaining chip, right?
People don't tailgate before basketball games, do they?
Hawk does.
Yeah.
I mean, are there other arenas around the country where it's like?
Well, they're not tailgating, but they are going to bars.
Bar-gating,
They're
yeah.
bar gating. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they need a new arena.
And
the Target Center is a dump.
Yeah.
They need a new arena.
It's terrible. It's literally the worst building and probably
it's pretty bad.
One of the worst arenas in the world.
Yeah.
The problem too with the Target centers, it's just it's such a small footprint.
Yeah.
So rebuilding there is, it's just not a lot of room to work with, and
then where would they play while you're building?
The X.
Yeah.
The one good thing that they have is if they do need a rebuild on that same site, they have 18,000 seat arena they can use for a winter, a couple or two. But it's just they gotta. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes maybe even.
Could you imagine the scheduling with the Wild and the Lynx?
Everybody else does. The
Wolves,
Staples Center has the Clippers, the Lakers, the Kings, the Sparks. Then they were able to do it.
What else did they have, Hawk?
They had Ozzy Osbourne concert.
Happy birthday, Ozzy Osbourne.
Right. And they had the Super Speeders.
Yeah.
Which was the roller skating team.
Oh, that's the name.
Yep.
Yeah, you've definitely watched Roller Girls. You like those ladies because they're mean.
Yeah, I like it because they're athletes.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, they definitely need a new arena. I just, that facelift they tried didn't really work.
No.
They have the problem that a lot of like these new arenas don't. Is we're like out in the what's it called? Not the hallway.
The boonies.
The booties. No,
the mezzanine?
The lobby.
The lobby. You can you can see the game from like everywhere on Twins Field. You can see the game happening when you're out in the concession area. You can't at Target. At Target Center is just it's old. It needs to be redone.
Maybe that's true.
You're right.
I'm sorry, but what about the footprint? What's wrong with the air? I think that's a pretty good spot, right?
No, it's a great location, but it's only like 2 city blocks. It's just a small area.
Oh, I see.
Right.
And they kind of had to shove every little thing in there. So, if they were able to expand across like where 394 is, they could get creative with it for sure. But as you said, the owners nowadays want to have, just like how the Vikings have their Vikings Lakes out in Egan.
Yeah.
They want to have the arena and the surrounding area to build and real estate and do other stuff. And they just don't have a lot of room to do that there, but maybe they get creative and build.
Arden Hills?
That's not funny, Rosie.
Why not?
Rosie liked it.
It'll be fun.
Wouldn't it be cool if they put it out at Mall of America? Take it back
that's a
out
possibility.
There. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
like
to
where IKEA is.
A really quick point on your open concourse talk.
Yeah.
A new Clippers arena does not have that, and the whole reason is Ballmer said he wants your ass in the seat, not watching it from the concourse.
Oh, yeah.
So all the concourses are all about speed, all the concessions. to get you back in your seat. That's the new trend.
That place is outstanding.
It
right?
is the Intuit Dome.
Yeah.
Right next to the stadium over there for the Chargers and the
Which is that cool? Where the Chargers and Rams play?
SoFi?
I mean, it's surrounded by some really, really tough area. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not a place I would walk to.
Yeah.
But, it's LA, right?
Yeah, man.
I heard parking
You're going
there's
back
pretty
there this season.
Yeah, and traffic is nightmare.
Hideous.
That's pretty much everywhere. Yeah, we are. I think it's another Thursday night game, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. Be here before you know it.
Yeah, well.
Mussman, it's great to see you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Go pee in somebody's pool.
I'm going to Lieber's house after he leaves.
Good idea. He's not even going to be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leave Lieber alone.
Just going to arc it over the fence, aren't you?
Yeah, you
Right
need
in
help.
there. Yep, yeah. Meat Sauce, great job. Zachary,
Thanks,
thank
buddy.
you, buddy.
Same.
And Corey, I hope you lose. And I hope he wins. I hope he wins it all. I hope he wins $1 billion and gadillion.
Oh.
Hope he gets a sweet bracelet to wear home.
Yeah.
And I hope you all have a good day. Take care of each other, but take care of yourself first.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba. I love you, baby. Enjoy the sunshine.
We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.